Hi guys. For my first video, I just want to talk about me, introduce you to who I am. One, my name is Tracy. Around this house, also known as Lady. I recently found out where my name came from. It was from the Animaniacs. There we go. And if you remember the little blonde girl who her mom was always telling her to play and have fun, and the dog was supposed to take care of her and watch her and keep her out of trouble, and how the little girl always called her mom Lady. That's where my name comes from, apparently. Anyway, so I'm Tracy, or a lady, whatever, and the man that calls me Lady, I'm going to be marrying in just 3 months. 3 months. I've been engaged for about 1.5 years. It's been a long time. Feels like some days it feels like a long time, and other days it feels like it's flown by. And I don't know how I'm going to feel about these next 3 months. Like right now, I feel like 3 months. Like, I feel both ways. Like 3 months. 3 months is just gonna go by like that. But I also feel like, oh my gosh, 3 months. I just have to wait 3 more months. I've waited so long already. But yeah, so that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a nice little outdoor wedding at my mom's house, and that's gonna be sweet. The number of people has kind of blown up from how I originally pictured it, but I'm okay with it. It's gonna be people that I love, and people who love me, and my main man. So it's gonna be family. It's just gonna be a big family and lots of friends at home, and that's sweet. You don't need to spend a lot of money on a wedding. I'm having a potluck. Potluck wedding. Everybody bring something. Hope you don't have 100 of the same dish. And aside from that, he has a sweet little girl, and she's going to be on my channel quite often. I actually plan on just having a day for her. Her name's Josie, and I plan on having story time with Josie because she's really good at telling stories, and she loves the camera, and she loves to tell stories to the camera. So we're gonna try some of that out, and I'm sure everybody's gonna love her. And in fact, I think she is probably going to be the main reason anybody watches this channel, because she's adorable. But all toddlers are adorable. She's 4. She's 4, by the way, 4.5. Shit. So she's cute, of course. And I'm sure she's gonna have a lot to say, because every single time I turn on the camera, she has some story. So I'm going to do something with her, and that's going to be exciting. And so right now she's not in school. She goes to the library. I take her to the library all the time, and she has classes that she takes at the library. So even though she's not actually in school, like a lot of people would normally have their 4-year-olds in preschool by now, she goes to the library, and she still interacts with people, and she has fun, and she's learning, and I work with her. So hopefully we can just put her straight into kindergarten next year. Well, let's see. Well, only next year, but the following year, because this year she won't be the right age in the time that she has to be the right age for. Whatever. Anyway, but yeah, so my plan is to have my first. I don't know if it'll actually happen. We'll see. But I hope to do 3 videos a week. One of just me talking to you about whatever is just in my head. But who knows? I might not talk. Some days I might spend those doing something, because I like to do crafts, and I like to draw, and just do random whatever things. So that'll be one day. Me and you doing whatever I feel like. And another day is going to be like if I do something fun that week. Like the highlight of my week, I'm going to try to film it. that's going to be the one that I can't promise will always make it, because if I don't do something fun, what am I going to do? So, I mean, that's a lot of pressure that I have to do something fun once a week. So we'll see how that goes. And then the third one is going to be Josie's Day. So it might be her telling a story. It might just be her rambling on. It might just be her showing that she learned a new song or a dance or something. But day 3 is going to be dedicated to her. I haven't figured out yet what days I plan on releasing the videos yet. But I can almost guarantee you at the start, it's going to be random. I'm sure the more I get used to this, the better I will be at actually having a day that everything will come out. But until then, just bear with me. I have no intention of releasing 2 videos in one day. I can guarantee you that. I will not do 2 videos in one day. Considering I only plan on 3 a week, why would I put them in one day? Like, I may film all of them in one day, but I'll space them out. So that you can have a little bit of me more frequently. Because you don't want a whole lot of me all at once. I don't know, you might learn to love me. You might think I'm fantastic. You want to spend all the time in the world with me, and that'd be really cool because I like friends. Friends are nice. I have quite a few of them. Since I consider them my friends. You know, we hang out, we work together, so we gotta get along, right? And then we go out and we have dinner and stuff, and it's really exciting. Fun. Well, anyway, so, more about me. I got a little distracted. More to learn about me. Okay, you got my name, you got that I'm getting married, and that I have a little girl that's not mine, but she's mine enough to count. She's been with me for about 3 years now, so she counts, considering she's 4. Anyway, another thing. Here's a simple thing. What's my favorite color? Well, it depends, really. Once upon a time, like in high school, my favorite color was green. Now, there was a story behind that. We're not going to go into that right now. Maybe that's just a story for another day, but it was yellow. What? Yellow. My other favorite color is yellow. But yeah, it was green, and then I still really like green most days. I moved on to, not most days. I still like green a lot of days, but most days I like yellow. And not just any yellow, it's like the sunshine yellow, like the bright sunflowers yellow, like not that ugly school bus yellow that's almost orange and looks dirty. Not that. That's ugly. The world can live without that color. And thirdly, on occasion, it's rare, it happens every now and then, I get in a mood, like maybe once a week, every other week, something like that, my favorite color will be pink. Yes, it will be pink. Okay? I don't want to be judged. A lot of people judge girls who say that their favorite color is pink. Because, oh my gosh, that must mean you're oh so girly, like, oh my gosh. No. Okay? And I'm sorry I keep playing with my hair, but I just got out of the shower and I haven't done anything with it. This is how I come to you in my very first video. I just got out of the shower. So, can only go up from here, right? Maybe. I don't know. But that shows you something. I'm really comfortable with me. That's nice. You don't want somebody that's just going to sit here in front of the camera all perfect. Their hair is all done every single time, and their makeup, and then you're so jealous. You're like, oh my gosh, I want to look just like them. Why would you? Why? I mean, you can want to look like me. That's cool. Power to you if you want to look like somebody that just got out of the shower and, after working 12 hours. Where was I? Still talking about me. Oh, sidetracked. That's a thing. I work 12-hour days. I did just say that. I work at a place where I work 12-hour days. It's a lot of time. It's a warehouse. For my own personal reasons, I'm not going to divulge where, but I work at a warehouse for 12 hours a day. If you know where I work, well, kudos to you. because that probably means you work with me. But no, let's see, we got my name, my family, my favorite color, what else? I like music. Everybody likes music. Who doesn't like music? If you don't like music, there's something probably wrong with you. I don't really mean that. I'm sorry. Sort of, a little bit. If you don't like music, please tell me what it is that you're into. Because that boggles my mind if you're not. But as far as favorite music, I don't have a favorite music. Not, okay. Okay. And that's the thing too. People always say that if you don't have a favorite, then that just means you don't have an opinion. I have an opinion. It just changes a lot. Okay? Like, I'll listen to most rock music. Like, I love old stuff. I love new stuff. I love indie. I love metal. I love whatever. If it's rock, I like it. But the really super, like, heavy screamo stuff, I can take it. I can, like, I'm not gonna, like, say somebody's listening to me, I'm like, oh my god, this is giving me a headache, I can't handle it. Like, I'll enjoy it, I'll get into it, but I'm not going to, that's not going to be what I turn on. Ever. Also, I like most top hits, your popular songs. Like, I was a big fan of Uptown Funk. Even though that song's like old news by now. When did that come out? A few months ago? That's like what? So 2015, right? That was 2015. That wasn't 14, right? I'm not like that behind. I hope not. Oh god, I hope not. Anyway, but I like that. I also like your classical musics. And I like country. The only thing that I could honestly say I don't, like, I definitely don't like is rap. Definitely, yeah. I like ska and jazz and stuff like that. And reggae. I like most music, so, you know, whatever. Back up off me if you have a problem with that. Because trust me, it's not a lack of opinion. I have it. You just have to, you know, bear with me. Don't say, what's your favorite band? No. Give me a laptop and tell me to go to YouTube and pick a song. And then, there you go. That's what I want to listen today. I guess that's my favorite today. What would be my favorite today? I don't know. Let's see. Let me think about it. I do have an obsession with Avril Lavigne. And I love her song Here's to Never Growing Up, which is definitely old. I mean, it's not ancient, like it's not Skater Boy old, but it is old. That's usually my default. Like, if I don't know what I want to listen to, that's typically where I go. Yeah. Alright, we got music. Food. I love spaghetti. I mean, I like all Italian food, but I love spaghetti. You can never go wrong with spaghetti. Well, I wouldn't say that. I'm sure I could go wrong with spaghetti. Like, I've never had a spaghetti I didn't like, but I'm not going to say there isn't one out there somewhere. And if I don't, if it does exist, then shame on whoever made it, because I don't want to ever have a spaghetti that I don't like. That's just awful. What else am I into? I don't know. Oh, shows. I love One Tree Hill, and that is... that tells you something, right? I love One Tree Hill. That season ended quite a few years ago, but I'm still binge watching reruns on Netflix. So, yeah, that's me. Favorite movie? I love Enchanted by Disney. That's fantastic. I also love, is it Rise of the Guardians? Yeah. I love Rise of the Guardians, that's the thing. I love family-friendly movies and also geared towards children movies. I'm not ashamed of that. Shh. Not to say I don't like a chick flick. I am a girl. I have emotions. So yeah, I do. I'm not going to go straight to a girly movie every single time I want to watch a movie though. Same thing with horror movies. I like horror movies. I like to get scared. I don't know why. But only as far as horror movies, and I'm not a big fan of watching them in the dark. And if it's late, I do have to watch a cartoon afterwards. Don't judge me. So, what kind of movies are there? Just funny comedies? I do like funny comedies. You know, that's the thing. Like, I love comedies. Like, I love Neighbors. It's a really good movie. Going a little bit old school-ish. Not really old school. I love like role models, things like that. Going way back, I know, everybody knows The Burbs. Love that movie. That for a really long time was my favorite movie, and that movie was before my time. So, and the night the lights went out in Georgia. Yes, it is a song, but it also is a movie that came out also before I was born. As well as The Legend of Billie Jean, also before I was born. So yeah, those are my favorite movies. Favorite books. Oh, I love to read. I really love to read. I don't always have time for it anymore, but I do love to read. And my favorite books are Chronicles of Nick, which is still in progress. I think there's a book coming out in a few weeks, a month, something like that, the next in the series. She's got quite a few to go. She plans on making this a really long series, but I found out something really awesome like a week ago, that they're making them into movies. Now, I'm kind of nervous-sided about it. Yes, nervous-sided. I said it. I'm not a teenager, but I said it. Okay? I'm a little nervous-sided about it. Because when you hear that your favorite book is going to be made into a movie, that somebody's going to imagine it onto a screen for you, that is awesome. You're like, okay, so I actually get to see these characters that I've been picturing and all these things that I've imagined. Like, in my head, I get to see someone else's version of it play out on a screen in front of me. And that's going to be so cool. And that way, like, the people, my friends and stuff, that I try to tell the story to and explain to, because they're not into reading, so they just want me to tell about it, now they can actually see it play out before them. But at the same time, I'm also really nervous because what if it's really awful? Like, I think that would be the most disappointed I will, okay, that's not, okay, it's not going to be the most disappointed ever in my life, but it's going to be like way up there with things that disappoint me, and I don't know if I can handle that. Like, so I really, really want to go see it. Like, I'm gonna be there opening day, okay? That's just gonna happen. But I'm afraid. Like, I really hope they do it justice, and considering there's gonna be so many of them, I'm nervous. Like, are they gonna make a movie for each book? Because I think she's planning something like 12 books, something like that. Are they really gonna make 12 movies? I don't know. I mean, I don't want this to be like, you know, Ocean's whatever. But, or are they gonna, like, combine them? Do, like, one movie per every 2 books? Are they going to clump them together? I don't know. Or, like, is it gonna be, like, a series of unfortunate events moment where they run all these books into one movie and they have to stretch the books so thin to make them, to fit it into one movie. I don't think that's really what I meant to say. They cut so much out of the books in order to put all of that information into one movie, and that was terrible. That was very disappointing. So hopefully they don't do that. I don't know. I'll wait to see. I think it's supposed to come out in 2017, so I've got a while to, you know, figure out how I feel about it. I really don't think my opinion's going to change. I think I'm going to continually stay super, super excited and yet a tiny little bit nervous right up until I finally actually see it. So, yeah. What else? Is there anything else that I could, you know, have a favorite of? I don't know. I did color and food and music and shows and books, and I don't know. I think that's it. So that's me. So if you have any questions for me, you just leave it in the comment section you know, down there. And just, you know, let me know, you know, anything you want to know. Maybe one day we'll do a Q&A. I don't know. We'll see. I know I do one day plan on playing some games, so be prepared for that. That might be on the what fun thing I did that week. Yeah. So that's it. That's me. In a nutshell. Broad nutshell. Because my opinions are very broad. Anyway, so yeah. I hope you like my video. I hope you subscribe. But, you know, because I would just love that. Especially my first video, getting a subscriber for my first video, that'd be really awesome. Anyway, but you don't have to, you know, no pressure. Alright, yeah. Peace out. See ya.